Alright you guys, welcome back once again to the channel. So in today's video, we're going to jump back to reviewing a trailer. Okay, so there's a new trailer that just came out with Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay, it is Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and I am super excited to give you guys my thoughts on this new trailer that was just released about like a couple minutes ago, right? A couple hours ago. So there's already some reviews up. If you guys are watching this review though of the trailer, I suggest you guys go and check out the trailer for yourselves if you have not done that. I will not play the trailer here because of the whole copyright stuff. So what I'm going to do is just talk about it, but I will have some images to kind of pop up in the screen or somewhere around here as I talk. Okay. But let me just share my thoughts really quick. So for one, it looks cool. It looks awesome. I'm super excited about this movie. I have watched the first one and the second one. I've enjoyed both of them just the same. I think even though they had their differences, of course, in like the plot and the comedy was a little bit more on the second one. They focused a lot on the comedy. I still really enjoyed it because, it's Sonic. It's Sonic the Hedgehog. I mean, the comedy just fits well in this. And of course, when it comes to the comedy, who cannot forget about Jim Carrey, right? So, I mean, who can forget about Jim Carrey? That's what I meant to say. Now, who cannot? Who can forget about Jim Carrey? He is the base of this film, holding this film together for me. Like personally, I think Jim Carrey is an irreplaceable comic relief in a film. You cannot replace him. I mean, it's been tried before with The Mask, right? I think they did The Mask too, and it was just a huge mess. I did not like that movie at all, and I did not see it, but I saw clips of it, I saw reactions of it and reviews, and it was just all bad and cringy as well. So yeah, when it comes to him, I mean, if you guys haven't noticed, they haven't even tried to do a live action Grinch anymore because, well, it could be due to like Jim Carrey's age now. Maybe he's just done with the character, and then a part two would just kind of make no sense. But they haven't even tried to reboot it. I'm guessing it's because like if they try to do this, it probably wouldn't do as great as when it featured Jim Carrey in it, right? So when he played the Grinch. So any movie that features Jim Carrey, that's irreplaceable. It's just. So he's the base of the comedy of this film. He holds this movie together for me. And then of course you have all these characters that just all the original cast from the first and second movie. They're all coming back. Like all of the characters like Tails, Knuckles, and Sonic. Of course, the guy that's with Sonic. I forgot what his name is. 1 second here. James Marsden. So James Marsden that plays Tom Wachowski. So I always forget his name. I have to always look him up. So Tom Wachowski, he's always also back as that actor's also back as Tom Wachowski, and I'm excited. I mean, I think him and Sonic have a really good chemistry. It works, and I'm so glad that they did not replace that in the next coming movies or in this coming trailer here or in this coming film. Just based off what we saw in the trailer, I'm seeing that it's the same cast, and it's great. So I'm happy to see that, and also looks like they have a new threat, right? Every villain from the first and second movie so far has now teamed up. So we have Knuckles, right? That's now teamed up with Sonic, right? He was the villain in the second movie, the threat in the second film, and of course we also met Tails, right? Tails was more like just like a friend, like a sidekick or whatever for Sonic, right? They were both kind of teaming up together, and it was really cool seeing these characters in the live action film, right? So in the end, all three of them teamed up to face Dr. Eggman, right? Or the character that's played by Jim Carrey at an epic battle, a final battle with this huge robot, right? It was so cool to see that. And Jim Carrey is just like, he kills it in every scene. Now, of course, there was some over the top scenes where I was just kind of like, okay. But I mean, for the most part, his comedy it's still really good. He's still very strong. And as you know, I know that he's getting older, but it's really great to see him with the same energy as before. And I mean, yeah. So finally, and then by the way, we got this epic part where like Sonic gets his ultimate power and he turns gold. It was super, super cool. Now in this third one, we have Project Shadow, right? So it's this new character that's now coming in. He's an ultimate threat. And we kind of get a glimpse of like them fighting with him, right? Sonic and all of them, they start kind of going a little battle with him, and none of them are a match for him because he teleports, right? He's like very fast. He's like Quicksilver, right? And it's just very hard to catch. No matter how fast Sonic is, Project Shadow is a lot faster, right? Shadow is a lot faster. It looks like it, a lot faster than Sonic. Now, in the end of the trailer, we finally get this reveal. I was getting really nervous right here, so I was like, oh man, is there going to be no Jim Carrey in this one? Because it's going to be tough. Like, this film without Jim Carrey, I'm telling you guys, now he's like part of this franchise here. So I was like, is this not going to have him in it? If not, that's going to be not as interesting for me. But it's really cool because at the end, they finally reveal him when Sonic says, we're going to need somebody's help. And then we get, Jim Carrey, Dr. Eggman, right? And he's facing his back, right? He's gained weight. He's gotten out of shape. He's just let himself go, right? And he's sitting on a chair, and so we do the chair rotating, right, for the big reveal of how this character looks like now. And yeah, we see him just kind of let himself go, and then just like we see we see him like patting his belly or whatever, like just super comfortable with himself now. His belly's sticking out, and then he sees that I can't believe this man is still out working for him. That's really cool. I'm glad to see him as well. He's still there, telling him that Sonic wants to talk to him. They need his help. And so, yeah, he gets all freaked out when he sees him behind him. But then finally, we get this sort of kind of reborn, sort of quick, compilation here of him, shaving his head now. And it's like hilarious. Shaving his head and cleaning himself up and all of that, sort of to get back out there and on the battlefield or whatever. But now his goal is, rather than to rule the earth, right, as he says in the trailer, now he's like saying, if I can't rule it, then I might as well just save it, right? So I think this is really cool. Now he is becoming sort of an anti-hero type figure, and that's really great. I love Dr. Eggman. I was like, I hope they don't get rid of him in this storyline where we don't see him anymore, because I feel like the films will be in trouble without him. I just feel like they will. I don't know how many films they're going to make of this, but I've been enjoying them for the most part because of his presence. I love Jim Carrey, and I'm a '90s kid, so I've seen a lot of his films. Back in his prime. So I'm always very excited to see him here. And so now he's going to be helping out the crew, right? Sonic and the rest, and they're going to be facing off with this Shadow. So I am very excited to see what's going to happen here. I feel like the action sequences are going to be great. They're going to be fun. We can see that this film has a lot of bright colors, very neon, right? It looks like it's taking place like in a city as well. So it's going to be very neon, and it's going to be taking place during the nighttime, to enhance also the colors of all these characters a little bit more. So I really like that they're going for that type of environment, taking place during the nighttime, as far as what I've seen in the trailer. So that's what that looks like. But I mean, that's all. I did not see though the actress that's Wachowski's wife. I don't know where she is. They did not show her, so I don't think she'll be in this film. But maybe she will, maybe not. But it looks like this film is going to center a lot more not on Wachowski's character now, but it's going to be centered around this Shadow character and the animated characters, Sonic and all of them. And then Robotnik or Dr. Eggman will probably show up like towards the end of the film or so. I'm thinking that because again, this focus of this film will probably be just centered around the animated characters, right? All of the Sonic storyline characters. And then Eggman will show up at the end. So what do you guys think of this trailer though? Are you guys excited about it? Are you guys big fans? And did you guys see the first one and the second one? If you guys haven't, I probably might have spoiled just a little tiny bit part of that second one. So, I mean, not a big spoil, but it is kind of, I would say here and there. But I mean, I think at this point, everybody has watched the second one. It's been some years. So, what did you guys think about that trailer? Those are my thoughts though. And I am really excited to see this one. Let me know what part stood out to you in the trailer if you are excited about it. And if I missed something here, also let me know. And if you have some sort of some knowledge on what's going to be, revealed in the next films or whatever, and even in this film that I might not know of, you guys can also pop it down below in that comment section. And if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like the video and share it as well. Let me know if you guys are enjoying these as well, okay? And I'll probably just be able to tell by the views. But anyway, you guys, those are my thoughts on the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 trailer, okay? You guys have a great day. Thank you guys for watching this, and I'll see you on the next reaction. Peace.